you guys. I wanted to do a bit of a personal share today because I know for a fact, after working with hundreds of women, that I'm not the only one that deals with anxiety and mental health issues. And I have found that I have learned so much over the years, and so I wanted to share that with you. And I mean, this video may not be for you, or it may hit home, and I hope that if it does, that you can get something out of it. So not every day is going to be a win. Meaning, you know those days where you're in your flow and time flies by and you're so productive and there's nothing that could possibly go wrong with your day. You know, you're just getting everything done. You're hitting your stride. And then there are those days like the day that I had today. Those are the days where you wake up before you even open your eyes. I get mine as a dreadfully sinking feeling in my stomach, and my chest feels tight, and I can already hear the cycling, the whirring of the negative thoughts going on. And I know when I wake up, I'm like, all right, Tanessa, this is going to be one of those days where it is going to be a harder fight to win the day, but that does not mean that I give into it. So I'm going to talk you through the strategies that I've learned to go through in order to get past anxiety. I have been dealing with anxiety and straight up like go unconscious panic attacks and stuff in like 5. And that's just part of who I am. And I'm totally okay with that because I've learned how to manage it. And I'm going to share my strategy that I went through this morning with you. So this morning was one of those mornings where I woke up and my stomach just dropped out. I felt so sick this morning with just like anxiety. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to go to the gym today. I don't want to do today. I've got so much. And my anxiety personally, it centers around the concept of time. And not enough time, and I can't fit it all in, and there's not enough time to, get enough rest. That's a lot of it, what it centers around, and not being peaceful enough. And so the first thing I did was I was like, okay, self, before we open our eyes, I want you to do a quick inventory. What are the thoughts that I'm thinking on repeat? Because anxiety is an emotion and an experience that is caused by the thoughts that we're thinking on a regular basis. So I had to ask myself, okay, what are we thinking about today? What is going on in our brain that is causing all these? So I did a thought download, and you can do yours. I did mine, and I really became aware of the thoughts that I was thinking that were causing me all of this yucky feeling. And then all I wanted to do was I just wanted to just curl up, watch some Housewives back episodes that I haven't seen yet, or maybe, start a new TV show. But I looked at my planner, and I have that sitting on my nightside table, or sometimes it's on my desk, and I said to myself, the top thing that I planned for today, if nothing else gets done except this one thing, the day will be okay. It was my workout. And do you know what the last thing I wanted to do this morning was? It was work out. And I mean, most mornings are great. I wake up and I'm super excited, but today was a struggle. And so then what I did was I decided that, all right, if I choose not to eat a good breakfast and do this workout, how am I going to feel later? Is it going to be better, or is it going to be worse? How am I going to feel when I wake up tomorrow? Am I going to feel good about my decision today? So I had to think about that, and I thought, if I skip this workout, I know I'm not going to be as productive today. And I know I'm not going to feel good tomorrow or all day, and it's going to make everything worse. So I took my butt to the gym. And then what I do is when I have those days, I have a special playlist that I put on when I'm at the gym. And they can be different for you, but they are songs, those songs that feel like they like vibrate your soul, kind of like you just feel it in your stomach. Are you one of those people? Do you connect with music like that? So I have a set of songs. And it's really interesting because my boyfriend, he is the most incredible videographer and filmmaker. He just does them for fun. He does them for work. And this is what he does. And he often sets his videos to music. And I am always so proud of the work that he does. So what I have is actually a playlist full of the songs he has used in his videos. And I mean, he's done ones of our vacation, he's done ones of just about everything, but this playlist, it makes me feel really connected to him, and I like that feeling that I get. And this doesn't have to be with the same kind of situation. This can literally be songs that make you feel connected with you. or a loved one, or they vibrate your energy a little higher. So find a playlist that really brings you up. And so that's what I did for this one here. And the combination of getting moving, although I gotta say, it was a hard day to keep moving. We were moving through the whole hour. I had my music in. I was feeling a lot better. And, I got home and I have this little ritual that I go through when I get home from the gym as well. I find that good smells really help with my anxiety. So every morning that I get home from the gym, I put some essential oils in my diffuser. So today I had a lavender vanilla blend. I put on some jazz music and I had a shower, I did my hair, I did my makeup, I listened to an audiobook, and I got back in my routine. Now, here's what I want you to know. If I'd have gone straight back to bed and not done my workout, I can guarantee you my whole day would have unraveled for there. So, I want you to know that if you're going through something like that on a daily basis where your anxiety is getting the better of you or you wake up feeling dread, it's okay. And it's going to pass. That's the great thing. One of the best things you can do to help deal with anxiety is to relax into it. I mean, drop into it. And so much of what perpetuates that stress and that anxiety that you're feeling about something is the resistance you have against it. It's like, oh, I don't like this feeling. I don't like this feeling. It's resist, and it's block. And what I mean by block is you watch Netflix, you overeat, you overshop, you overdo certain activities to block that feeling of anxiety. So what I do instead is while I'm listening to that good music, I actually drop into anxiety and I let it kind of wash over me and experience what anxiety actually feels like in my stomach and in my head, and it is uncomfortable, and I'm going to tell you it's not going to feel good the first time, but by stopping the fight, the resistance towards the anxiety and kind of letting it move through and on out, I'm able to have a much better day for the rest of the day today. So those are my tips on how I deal with anxiety and anxiety attacks as they come up. I would love to hear your strategy. How do you deal with anxiety? Do you meditate? Do you read? Do you deal with it straight on? What's your strategy? I'd love to hear. I mean, we all go through this. And as long as you recognize that 50% of the emotions we're going to experience in life are going to be negative. And there are going to be some days where you are going to wake up and you're going to have to fight a little harder to win. But if you're prepared for that and you're willing to take action to move forward regardless, I promise your life is going to change. So don't forget to leave me a comment below. Tell me how you deal with it. And because we're not alone. So many people are working through this. And if you're one of them, I'm one of them. We're on the boat together. So that's how I keep my morning habits despite waking up in anxiety. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will talk to you guys later this week. Bye.